Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, followers. Welcome to the Big O Show. Today, our show is this broadcast is supposed to be night, 10 o'clock, but because our guest had some important appointments, so we opted to do it now. The site acquisition manager of Udena Corporation, Mr. Nelson Salazar. Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Omay. It's a pleasure inviting me for this live interview.
Welcome to the show, sir. Sir, tell us about yourself and our viewers.
Well, I'm Nelson Salazar. I'm currently the site acquisition manager of Udena Infra. So, as you all know, Udena Infra is the uh, mother company of Dito Telecom, the third telco in the Philippines.
So this is about telco, telecommunications.
Yes,
Sir, what is SAQ or how do you call it? Site acquisition. Tell us
site
about
acquisition.
what is SAQ.
Well, site acquisition is the process of acquiring properties. In terms of telecom business, site acquisition is the process of acquiring properties, buildings or greenfield, open spaces, vacant lot, for us to construct or erect a tower, wherein that can be used for telecommunications and communication facilities, including internet.
Mhm. So we
So
are building.
yeah. And aside from that, site acquisition process is more on permitting.
Okay.
When we secure permits from different LGUs,
Mhm.
from barangay, homeowners, and local government units to secure permits.
So meaning before the construction of this tower, the SAQs or the site acquisition officers are the ones doing all these jobs, sir. Is that what?
Correct. That's correct.
Uh-huh. Who
So the site
identifies? Who
acquisitions are
identifies?
in charge. Again, sorry.
Who selects or identifies that? Okay, this is the right place. Okay, this is where we shall put the site. Who identifies or who dictates where to put the site?
Actually, the technical team of every operator decides where to locate the location of the certain uh, sites to be erected. They're
Mhm,
given some nominal points
mhm,
based on the map that are being arranged by the technical teams.
mhm.
So, meaning once we have the nominal points, it will be the site acquisition who will go on the field and look for the possible locations or feasible locations to erect these cell site towers.
When we say nominal point, what is this all about? Is this coordinates whatsoever?
Yeah, we are given a certain nominal with coordinates.
Mhm,
We have this longitude and latitude.
mhm,
So from that nominal points, we are given a certain radius to look for
mhm.
a site, a feasible location, wherein we can establish or erect our cell site.
It doesn't matter whether it's crowded or barren or what. It doesn't matter as long as that nominal point falls in that area. SAQ will have to acquire the site.
Yes, regardless of the dense of population,
Mhm.
uh, meaning this the technical team identifies this location because probably this is this is where most of the users will
Mhm.
benefit. So that's why they pick those location and give to us a certain nominal.
This is a long-term lease.
Yeah, it we have a minimum of 10-year contract.
Mhm. Who sets the lease amount? Is it the SAQ or the operator, or who sets the lease amount?
Actually, we have a standard for this lease amount, and it came from the operator. Now the
Okay.
SAQ are in charge to negotiate or to explain or what you call that, to discuss with the lessors regarding
Uh-huh.
the rental amount. It depends
Mhm.
on the location. We have this central business district, and we have the non business districts. Okay, which
Mhm.
includes the residential areas usually.
Mhm. So it varies also. It varies.
Hmm. It varies. The rental amount
Uh,
varies depends on again, sorry.
it varies the price, the rent, the lease.
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
The rent varies depending on the area.
By the way, sir, how long have you been in as an SAQ specialist and now as a manager? How long have you been into this kind of job?
If I can recall, I started in telecom in 2004.
17 years?
Yeah, almost 3 years
Uh,
to be honest, 2 decades.
can you share some, challenges, memorable moments during your time as an SAQ? Is it hard? Is it what have you been experiencing during as an SAQ specialist and manager?
Well, the hardest part, I guess, is there are few points that I can said that being hard to be an SAQ. One is that on how you communicate with the lessors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so from that, it's more on the negotiation regarding the lease.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay. Then secondly, the part wherein you need to secure social acceptability. So meaning when we secure neighbors' consent, homeowners' consent,
Mm-hmm.
so attending those meetings or for discussion, some hearings. So I think that's the hardest part. But well, what I learned from being an SAQ is that if that is your passion, there's no hard thing and
Ay,
there's no
correct, correct.
impossible
Yeah.
thing to do.
Sir,
So it's more a passion.
for those, well, for those people watching us, and who wants to be also an SAQ officers or specialist, is there any specific field of study that you need to take to become an SAQ?
Well, everything takes a study. To be an SAQ, you just need uh, to learn the art of being an SAQ. So it's more on negotiations, more on how you check with the documents, how you will address those issues, those
Correct.
hardships.
Mhm.
So I think that's all. It's not much of a study, but it's more on how you address those issues within your heart. So meaning if the work is coming from your heart, so I mean there's no impossible within it. Okay,
So I
it's
don't know.
like it's like you're courting a woman, right? When you
Uh-huh.
court a woman, you do everything in
In
your
your
power
capacity.
and in your
Yeah.
capacity, right?
Mhm. Sir, I don't know if you could answer these questions, but in one time, I have heard from my neighbor that his property, he was offered 6 million lump sum for this third telco, and then there is monthly of 30,000 for 30 years. What is the reality about that? Is it true? Because it's been
Uh,
going.
in my years as an SAQ, there are no operators that offer that kind of
Mhm,
lease or money. If you're also wise enough, if the operator will offer you 6 million for a certain space in your lot, I think that's too much.
mhm.
You better sell the property
Yeah,
at that
yeah,
amount.
yeah. But I've been hearing those kind of story mostly from small landowners.
Yeah, those were hoax. That's not true.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some informations I've got, but
Mm-hmm.
I cannot disclose this in this.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's
Where,
confidential.
where did you start? In which company did you start as an SAQ, if you could still remember?
I remember I started with CS Enriquez,
Mm-hmm.
Mechanical Shop Corporation, located at Manila, Sampaloc, Manila. So I started from being a company encoder.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Ah.
they give me the opportunity to become a site acquisition
Mm-hmm.
because they believe that I have this skills in
Correct.
communicating with other person.
Mhm.
So later on, I became successful as AQ.
So in your company, you then like how many SAQ specialists are out there in the whole Philippines?
Actually, right now we have around 20 site acquisition specialists
Scattered
nationwide.
scattered around the Philippines. Oh.
Yeah.
And can you tell us about just a little brief about Dito? How is it Dito now? What is the status of Dito now? Is it operating or the status of Dito now?
Yeah, dito now is operating in Visayas and Mindanao, fully operational.
Mm-hmm.
I think in NCR, we're
Mm-hmm.
almost 70 to 80%. And
Mm-hmm.
we're launching by this coming June 2021.
Okay. So we better be happy that we have this third telco
Yeah,
to
I
compete
think
again.
you'll be surprised when you use the network of Dito. Now I'm using network of Dito
Mhm.
now, and I was shocked about the speed of the data that I am receiving,
Uh-huh.
36 Mbps. To say that I am in South Luzon here in Cavite,
Oh.
I
So really,
receive
coming
Mbps.
from you, coming from you yourself, it's really the speed is really nice.
Yeah, it's a very good experience if you use
Mm-hmm.
Dito SIM right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I suggest there are some shops already selling SIM cards for
Mm-hmm.
Dito, and even in the Udena Tower at the
Mm-hmm.
lobby, you can buy these SIM cards now for 240 pesos, I guess. That's good for a month with 25 gig of data included and unlimited calls and texts for a month.
Mm-hmm.
Same network.
So you can call also other. You can make call also to Globe Smart.
The package includes 300 minutes calls
Mm-hmm.
to other networks and unlimited text to other networks.
What about
So
data?
for a cost of 200 pesos a month, that will be a
Mm-hmm.
month, 30 days. That's very good offer.
But for now they don't have like for Globe and Smart they have plan post plan they don't have
I think Dito
post
is
plan.
different. The
Ah,
plan is very cheap, but the
mhm,
services are very good.
mhm, mhm. So the news before is really true. Those news that circulating that Dito is really will really rock the Philippines.
Yes, but you can see it for yourself.
Uh,
Just
so
buy
sir,
a SIM.
for those who want to be SAQ also, because many viewers out there might be interested also to be SAQ. Uh, what what would they do, or what should they do, or what trainings would they get into to become
Well,
better SAQ?
well, for that question, oh my, I think people that wanted to be in this kind of industry should first learn,
Mhm.
okay, the art or the process of being an SAQ. They must study first what is the process, what are we doing,
Mhm.
right? So you're one of those SAQ right now assigned in Visaya. So I think uh, you know better the answer. How did you start? Okay, because the learning process is easy. Once you get
Mhm.
in there, there are so many SAQs that will teach you or will
Correct, sir.
yeah will tell you how to do it.
And it's always a learning process.
Yes, it's
Always a
always a
learning
learning
process.
process.
Every day we learn new things. The only thing is that you should digest all the things that you encounter.
Correct, that's right.
So, sir, thank you very much for this quick interview. I guess next time we will have this interview again so that we could have a long conversation because God said we have some engagement. But nevertheless, thank you very much for Tila accepting my invitation for this quick interview. Sir, any last words to our viewers?
Well, for my last word, I think for the viewers, I want you to experience better communication, better network. So I really suggest you should buy the product of Gito. Okay, so you experience everything you need that the other networks don't have.
Uh,
Right?
so again, Sir Nelson, thank you very much, and hope to see you next time in my show.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Omay.
Thank you, sir, and have a good afternoon.
Good afternoon.